What do I say?
Yeah, baby.
じじいよ何
And even hardcore modes is right. I forgot. So people have been asking for game modes such as creative mode, peaceful mode, and even hardcore mode since day one. And we're glad to be introducing game modes in update 7. However, we are not adding everything right away. For the moment, we're only introducing game modes.
ゲームモード設定。おお、なるほど。いいじゃん。これありがたいね。マジでもうこの要素いらないからな。
They'll be fine. You ready, Snoot?
No. I think I'm missing a page from the script.
Oh?
茶番はええって茶番
In
は。
update 7, conveyor belts are gooder. Conveyor belts are one of the most placed buildables in the game, so it makes sense to us to make them as convenient as possible. Conveyor belts can now be placed on ceilings to give you more options.
天井に配置できるって。
And conveyor belt placement now dynamically switches to the correct attachment when aiming conveyor belts on the floor, wall, and ceiling.
お、すごい。お、すごいわ。
Pipes. I was always a believer of pipes.
え、パイプも壁にくっついてるよ。
I love pipes.
Hey, Jace.
いや、これやってるやつにしかわかんないね。この良さは。あ、移動か
Ziplining upwards is always so slow.
Not in update 7, they're not. Ziplines just got zippier with a new zipline sprint mode. Just like sprinting on the ground, you will now go faster if you hold sprint while ziplining. The zipline sprint speed will increase over time, so this is better when used over longer duration steps, for example, when ziplining large distances or when ziplining vertically.
What's the maximum speed, Jace?
No idea, but let's find out on our way to the attic.
Oh, God!
Oh boy, it's really dark in here.
Yeah. And it seems like the power is out. We're gonna need some juice.
A little bit about overclocking. Overclocking is getting a bit of a rebalance. The change is fairly simple, but it is certainly worth knowing for those of you out there who like to crunch numbers and get your
Let's get the power shards. Maybe I can talk a little bit about overclocking in update 7.
The power consumption of overclocking is getting a bit of a rebalance. The
オーバークロックの
change
電
is
力消
fairly
費。
simple, but it is certainly worth knowing for those of you out there who like to crunch numbers and get your setups perfectly efficient. Mathematically, we're reducing the exponent of the power requirements. In layman's terms, this means that overclocking requires less power than before, but underclocking saves less power.
Overclocking on power generators has changed too and is now more straightforward. Power production gains will now be at the same rate as your overclocking, so when you overclock to 200%, you will now get 200% of your base power production.
もうこれ何言って
Nuclear
るか
power
わかん
plants
ない
will。also use less water now to accommodate for these changes,
ほう。
making fully overclocked nuclear power plants actually viable now.
Alright, I'm back. Whoa.
What do you think?
What is that thing?
And can be shared with others.
As you can't take an existing factory layout and slap that into a blueprint. The limited space makes it so that you'll have to come up with and plan out ways in how you assemble and combine your blueprints, and we think this will quite drastically change how you plan out your factory designs.
え、これやばくない？
Blueprints will also be saved into their own blueprint file on your hard drive. This means that blueprints will be available to all of your
やばい
save
これ
files,
は。
assuming you have unlocked the required research to place them and can be shared with others.
However, they will unfortunately not take advantage of cloud
え、
storage.
これ屋根に設置できるの本当にやばくない？
Hopping between PCs.
Neat.
Could be bigger.
ガチかこれ。